I'm back finally. I'm back finally. I'm back. That took a while, but I'm finally back on YouTube. That was 7 days, almost 8 days. I'm pretty sure it's been 8 days now. Yeah, I had some trouble uploading the last video. Phone was doing some weird stuff, so yeah, because the video was kind of long for my phone, so I just gotta, let me pull up the roster. This is the roster video. This is supposed to be the roster video. I was like supposed to do it like a day after I posted. Oh dang. Oh no, now the internet's not working. Come on, man. It's working. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Let me pull up the roster, because this is supposed to be the roster video made the day after I made the schedule video. So I'm pretty sure we're pretty much done with the whole schedule and everything. Oh my gosh. Why does the internet keep going in and out? What the heck's going on? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. It just keeps going in and out for some reason. Yeah, I'm confused. Really confused right now. Okay, so, let's start with the most obvious pieces on the roster, because I don't want this video to go too long. So, obviously, start from the top. Finals MVP, 2-time MVP, 4-time champion, the best point guard in the league, the greatest point guard of all time, and the best player in the league, which is debatable. Doesn't matter, though. But I believe he's the best player in the league. Steph Curry. Turned 35 next season. Had the best roster in the league, best teammates in the league, best coach in the league. Well, it's debatable on who's the best coach, but yeah, he's the best, one of the greatest coaches of all time, top 3 for sure, based off his playoff record alone, and in just his record alone. The heck, he's one of the best. And that's based off really Steph Curry, him, then first guy in his roster, main guy. And he's going for number 5. Hopefully he gets his 3rd MVP next season. Move on to the next. Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, I'm going by position. And I'm going to go Klay Thompson. He's finally gotten a full off season since the 2018 series. Since 2018. It's the first time he's gotten a full healthy off season since 2018. So that's great. That's great. This is great for, I think this might be his best season. Maybe not points wise, but I think just looking at his game, how effective he is. I think his defense and his offense is gonna look the best. I think this is gonna be probably just like how 2019 Klay was looking. Like how he looked in the finals, I think that's how he's gonna look the whole season, because he still has that skill set, but he just didn't have time to really put it all together last season, because he came back in January and then he had to come into the play. Yeah, this upcoming season is going to be his best season of his career, in my opinion. Can't wait to see Klay full off season healthy. And I've been seeing him play. He's been working hard, obviously. And then you got Andrew Wiggins, two-way Wigs. I'm so happy. I'm so excited for what's to come for him. I have pretty much high expectations for him. I don't know how high, but I got All-Star, another All-Star appearance, second All-Star appearance, All-Defensive Team. I don't know about first team, but All-Defensive Team for sure, and another championship. Those 3 things. But he got 2 last season. I'm looking for all 3 this season. All-Star, defensive play, All-Defensive Team, and a championship for Andrew Wiggins next season. I'm expecting, obviously he's got averages 18. If he averages 20, that'd be great, because he has that confidence now, but we know what he brings in the biggest games. I should have trusted him that first Suns game where he played with a back spasm, and he showed me heart. He showed he works. He showed he's not lazy, and he shows he's not a bust. Steph Curry and the Warriors deserve so much credit for what they've done with Andrew Wiggins' career. All right, so power forward now. One of the 3 guys dealing with a contract issue, even though Draymond's not going to be out of contract until 2024, 2025 season, I'm pretty sure. 33 years old, just like Klay Thompson, 1 year, 2 years younger than Steph Curry. And yeah, best defensive player in the league. A LeBron fan, obviously. I'm sorry. But, yeah, he's the best defensive player in the league. He's needed on this team. So, he needs to, come on, pay cut is needed. Come on, Draymond. You got to help us out, Draymond. And take that pay cut in 2 years. Like, come on. We need you. We need to keep this team together. This is a great team. And we can't pay you at 36, Dre. Come on. Come on, Dre. You're already slowing down right now. We can't have you, like, at age 36. I still believe our guys could still sustain just like LeBron, but, hey, come on. You can't pay you that much. You're giving us 5 points a night sometimes. I know he's still the greatest defensive player of our generation, in my opinion. But, yeah. He deserves, I think next season, he will definitely win the Defensive Player of the Year. I believe it. He won't get injured for a month. He won't get injured at all. He won't have a long period of getting injuries. I think he wins Defensive Player of the Year next season and gets his 5th ring as well with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Steph's obviously going to win Finals MVP, back-to-back championships. Center, this was put up in the air up until Steve Kerr and The Athletic confirmed it. Obviously, if you didn't know, Iron Loon, Loon Dog, Lunajuan, Kevon Lunajuan, the GOAT. The greatest offensive rebounding percentage in NBA history, Kevon Looney, the starting center for the Golden State Warriors, took a pay cut as well. Could have got paid somewhere else, but he came back to the place that helped him. Helped his body, helped him with his body, helped him heal, helped him get better. And I can't wait to see what he does this season. He was just incredible last season. One of the 5 players to play all 82 games in the season and played all 104 NBA games last season, whether it was playoffs, finals, or regular season. Only player to do so last season, and it's insane. That's one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest things ever. Like if he could do it next season, obviously that'd be great. But hey, and he said he could go more if it went to 7. That would have been great. That would have been awesome. But yeah, we didn't want it to go to 7. Shout out to Lou, man. Best rebounding, one of the best, probably top 3 best rebounding big in the league if he tried. He was big in the playoffs. Obviously. Okay, so now we're on to the bench. Okay, so now this is where, okay, I think I know the bench. So obviously I just get stuck at the end. So the bench starts with the player I'm most excited for, which is Jordan Poole, obviously. He's been working every single day. His friend on J Squared, has been posting photos of him every single day. Him and himself have been posting photos every single day of him working every single day. Not just one day and 1 month later he posts a photo. No, every single day it feels like he's posting a photo. Or every other day he's posting a photo of him just working out. And I'm like, dude, year 4 Poole is going to be goated. Off the bench, dude's going to average 20. He's already better than Tyler Hero. And to me, you guys are hearing this from me. He's better than Darius Garland. I think so. I think he is. You could say, oh my God, Darius Garland made the All-Star team. Well, he had his own team. I saw Jordan Poole at the end of that season average 25 points and just take the place of Steph Curry for the rest of that regular season and start in the place of Steph Curry in his first ever playoff game and absolutely dominate up until he had an elbow injury. And went toe-to-toe with John Morant in the second round up until some certain things happened, we'll say. Mentally, things. And, dude, he showed out in his first playoffs. I just loved it. I can't wait to see what he brings next season. He's going to be a beast. I don't know if he can make the All-Star team, but he'll definitely be a consideration for the All-Star. And this is going to be, like, just an incredible season. Like, he's going to be unfair next season to be on the Warriors. That's why people are going to really push to sign him like the Magic. Offer him like a super max next season. That's how good he's going to be. I hope he doesn't leave, man. I hope he doesn't, man. I've been watching him since Michigan. I'm so glad he's on the Warriors. He has grown so much, man. I say Lou Williams. He is Lou Williams times 10. He will be Lou Williams times 10. He's going to be a superstar in this league. We need to keep him on the Warriors, man. Then we got Dante DiVincenzo. I was going in between Dante and Moses Moody for this 7th position, but I'm going with Dante because they did just pay him and he's a free agent. And his story's kind of weird because, you know, the Bucks didn't want to pay him, so they traded him to Sacramento. And then Sacramento didn't want to pay him, so they hit him at the end of the bench, which is really stupid and really rude. And he filed a complaint about that, which is, I hope he wins that, or whatever he does. I don't know. I think he filed a complaint about it and told the league about it. But, yeah, that's rude. Made him lose his money. But it worked out for the Warriors. He's going to win himself 2 rings as well. He's going to win him 1 and 2. No, 2 and 3. Like, 1 with the Bucks and 2 with the Warriors. The heck? In 2023 and the 2024 NBA champion Golden State Warriors. The heck? He's going to be a key off the bench with JP. Him and JP are going to be the Stephen Clay off the bench. And yeah, I believe that. I think I saw his highlights. I saw his possessions as well. Don't just watch highlights for a player. I got tricked with that with Kelly Oubre. And yeah, Kelly Oubre was bad, man. Same with Brad Wanamaker, man. Even Kim Bazemore, man. He just, and sometimes, man, you just watch highlights, it's going to hurt you. But yeah, Dante, he's really good. He's really good. Relocation, spot-up three-point shooter, can dribble. Is a good defender. Is a pretty good defender. And he's a better offensive player than GP2. But GP2 is obviously a top 3 perimeter defender in the league. Debate a wall with that. He's a top 3 perimeter defender in the league. Watch his highlights. Watch his per 36. Watch his per numbers on the court. He's one of the best. I think the offense will definitely be number 1 and number 2 in the league. Though Golden State will definitely be number 1 and number 2 in the league with the offense or whatever, offensive rating. Obviously, they're going to be top 3 defense as well, obviously, of course. And mainly because Jordan Poole and Dante off the bench is going to be incredible. And then at the 8th spot, the youngster, my rookie, coming out of the draft in the 2021 draft, Moses Moody. Moses Moody was my favorite player coming out of the draft. I was praying they picked him at 7, but they got lucky as heck and got him at 14. And I'm telling you, he's going to be incredible next season. What I saw in the Summer League was so promising. Like the spot-up shooting, the handling of the ball, his high IQ, and just watching him in the Western Conference Finals after Damian Lee stunk it up. I think he's gonna be a way better version of Damian Lee. Way better version. Higher IQ, spot-up three-point shooter, dribbling off the ball. Like, he already showed composure in the Western Conference Finals. The Western Conference Finals, he showed composure, which is crazy, as a rookie. So, just have high expectations for him coming into next season. And same with this next guy, too. Even though he has been called out about his work ethic, he's been called out about his mental and everything. Jonathan Kuminga, if you haven't heard, Stephen A. Smith called him out saying he's immature, he's not acting his age. I'm like, he's 19, bro. He's literally 19 years old. Come on, man. Be serious. Dude is 19. He ain't even hit 20 yet. He ain't even hit 20. He's not even at the legal age to drink yet. You're gonna call him, dude just turned an adult like 2 years ago. Like a year ago, I'm pretty sure. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, that's crazy. Like, you can't do that. Like, dude is 19. I know Moses Moody's more mature, but come on, you gotta give Kuminga a chance to really learn himself. He hasn't even learned himself yet. He's only 19. And even though I think he's been working hard. Like, I saw him in those, maybe his jump shot needs a little more work, but that takes 2-3 years. Like, he's not going to get his jump shot perfect, even though during the season, he only played like 50 games, but his just level of play was getting better each month. Like, he went from 1 to 5 to 7 to 15 points per game each month. Like, each month it progressed that easily. Like, he'd have been Rookie of the Year had he been on his own team and people wouldn't have been questioning his mental. Like, I don't even get that. That doesn't make any sense, but high expectations for him going into the next season, too. And obviously, we need him as well. We'll see how he does throughout the regular season because he had his troubles in the playoffs. That's why he didn't get to play in the Western Conference Finals that Moody did. And we only need an 8-9-man rotation. And JaMychal Green will probably take that spot unless Kuminga or Wise shows some big progression. And, yeah, that brings us to Wiseman and JaMychal Green, which have the debatable 10th spot on the roster. And obviously we're going to play Wiseman more throughout the season because he needs his progression and he needs to work on his just playing basketball because he has some spacing issues. I saw that in the Summer League. If you didn't watch Summer League, watch just the games and watch how he just, after he sets a pick, he just stands there, or he's just too close. He's just too close to players, not enough spacing. They need to work with that. They need to work with that. And really, they want to feed him the ball as well and get him in the right spots. They need to work with that with him, though. But I love James Wiseman's defense. I thought that was well improved. He's a hard worker. I know that. And he just needs to play basketball. That's why they're going to play him a lot. JaMychal Green, load management, 33 years old, coming into next season. He came off a wrist injury. That's why I believe, and I think he's making the case that he shot a low percentage from three. We know Steph always makes players better around him. Everybody around him gets better. He made Kent Bazemore look like a god. So, not like a god, but he made him look like a great role player. And I think JaMychal Green is going to look incredible next to Steph. You know, JaMychal Green is going to give him high energy, effort, just a lot of things a great role player would give you. Great three-point shooting. I think he's going to shoot about 39% three. And I'm just expecting big nights from him some nights. Maybe a 10, 15-point game. Maybe even a 20-point game every once in a while. Not maybe once in a while, but like just maybe like 3 20-point games this year. But a lot of big games. A lot of big games where he just shows out. I mean, obviously everybody's going to have their moments, but yeah. And then I said, well, see, the internet didn't load. See, now I'm confused. Dang it. See, now, the video's gonna go a little longer. Right? Okay, so, it's flying. Dang it, or not. Okay, so, the 2 rookies. Obviously, the 2 rookies. Not Santos. He's going overseas, unfortunately. I do love his game, but he's going overseas. You got, what's his name? PBJ, Patrick Baldwin Jr., and Ryan Rollins, who I want to see, because we didn't get to see him in the Summer League, which made me pretty upset, but because obviously Ryan Rollins just had like a leg injury or foot injury that he didn't know about, but the Warriors wanted to shut him down. They want him to get injured. And then PBJ is still has a concerning ankle injury that hasn't healed in the last 5 months, so we'll see what happens with that. It was a pretty easy schedule throughout the entire season. I think our games are set perfectly in the right spot, so you're going to see a lot of, I think we're going to see him in the G League a lot, but also we're going to see him in the regular season a lot too. Because Curry is a great coach and he plays everybody. So we're going to see a lot of Ryan and PBJ as well. And maybe in big games too, if they get the chance. I believe PBJ is going to be a great player in big games. Same with Ryan. He seems like a great, confident guy too. I don't have any expectations for them, so we'll see anything that happens with them. Cherry on top. Anything great that they add is a cherry on top. So that was, what was that? 11 and 12. And you got roster spot 13. 15. I'm really confused. Okay. What is, I know that we have the 2-way spots with Santos and, not Santos. I keep saying Santos. Quinones and, one of my favorite players on the Warriors last season, Quinndary Weatherspoon. And it sucks that Quinn doesn't have a roster spot, but not Quinn. Quinndary Weatherspoon. It sucks that he doesn't have a roster spot, but they said they're going to give it to him at the end of the season. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I mean, midway throughout the season, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I loved him last season. Absolutely loved this play. Absolutely loved this hustle. Loved this confidence, man. He showed that Suns game, and I fell in love with him ever since, man. He's an incredible basketball player. And we'll see what Quinones does. He disappointed me in the Summer League, but he was great in the Summer League Classic. Summer California Classic. He was great in that, though, but we'll see how he does. And then the 2 spots that's competing for the last spot on the roster, the last 2 spots, unless Iggy comes back, is, what's his name? Mac McClung and Travion Williams, who I'm also excited for. I'm really excited for those two guys. More excited for Travion Williams because I love no matter if you do. I think he can, if he's on the roster and if he stays, I think, don't get mad at me in the comments, but I think he could be a version of Draymond. If Draymond regresses like really badly, I think he could be, if they get him, he could be a version of Draymond, a great version of Draymond. If you look at his highlights, look at his possessions, look at the games, look at how he plays, he could fit this system perfectly. High IQ, great passer, can shoot the three. He can do all the great things. Like in the Warriors system and the Warriors, trainers and stuff that help the guys with the potential, help them get better. I think they can be, I think he could be that, like a good version of Draymond, like a poor man's Draymond, or just a Draymond like bird type. Like he could be that for the Warriors if they keep him. And Mac McClung, obviously, he's just there for what's his name, boy, for a Chiozza. He'd come in and be the Chiozza role, but he'd be able to be eligible for the playoffs. He'd be eligible for the playoffs, so like that would be cool to see Mac McClung in the playoffs, but someone might offer him a contract somewhere else if he doesn't. So, hey, like he wants to get there. He wants to be there. No, I've been rooting for him ever since high school. So we'll see what happens with Mac and Travion. I'm rooting for them both. I'm wishing the best of luck for both of them. Who would I want? I kind of want Mac, but I really want Travion. Comment down below if you're this far in the video. If you're this far in the video, though, do comment below who's your favorite player on the roster right now, and if I miss somebody, and who should get the final roster spot. Should it be Travion Williams? Should it be Mac McClung? Should it be Iguodala taking the Udonis Haslem role? Or should it be an unknown that you guys know? Okay, so yeah, that's it for the video. That's the roster. I'm loving it. That's the 2023 NBA champions right there. 63 wins, I predicted. Steph Curry Finals MVP. He's going to win the regular season MVP. We're going to have 3 All-Stars. Steph, Poole, and Wiggins. Or Draymond. Switch out Poole for Draymond. Maybe 4 All-Stars, possibly, maybe. I don't know. I think the Warriors are going to have the best record in the league. And we'll see. We'll see, though. I just seen Patrick Beverley got traded for THT. They say he's better than Poole. Okay, but yeah, Pat Bev and Westbrook on the same team. Why? Heck no, man. That's gonna be funny. Now they trying to do the Miles Turner and Buddy Hield trade. They only trying to bail out the Lakers. Hey, Steph Curry beats that team. GOAT level, man. But all right, yeah, that's it for me, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the other videos on my channel, turn on the notifications below, subscribe, notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Steph Curry is the 2023 MVP. You said it here first. I said it here first. And the Warriors are going back-to-back. 2023 and 2024 NBA champions. Peace out.